Good morning, teacher. My name is Dylan Alvis Alfaro. Uh, my cycle is 6. The course is the vehicle engineering. Is the workshop number 8. The first step for this laboratory is activate manage fluid system. In this part, in Adam's car track, select yes and finally click OK. Then to create full vehicle assembly, select MSC Atroc Shared, MSC Tractor Semi-Trailer Point.exe, and then clicking Open. Verify system units. In this part, the unit is MMKS. The force is in newtons. Then click OK. Simulate full vehicle system. In this part, select full vehicle analysis, then select open loop steering events, and select single line change. Change the data according to the guide. For example, in output prefix, write test 1, in end time 10, number of SD 100, and initial velocity 16, start time 1, and cycle length 2, and finally click OK. Animating analysis results. In this part, from the review menu, select animator controls and select deploy tool, add a car, animate the maneuver. Plotting analysis results. In this part, select post-processing window, and from the simulation list, select test 1 and select option as show as follows. Plotting number 1. In the following plotting results is the same that the last plotting. We see how it affects the deflection of the tires of a trailer. In this case, we have two lines, trailer and the trailer. It's similar to the plotting results of the rear. In this case, we also see how the deflection affects and how it returns to its normal state once the abrupt maneuver of change of direction is finished. Simulate 2. Change the data according to the guide. Plotting test 2 is the graphic about the plotting results of test 2. In this case, we use a lower initial speed at 15 km/h, and if we look at the axis and the formation, it has less speed, since in the plotting results of test 1 it had a speed of 16 km/h, and the deformation came have about 22,5 mm. In this case, it is smaller, only reaction 21,5 mm. Question number 1. How forces on tires affect chassis system? The resistance to rolling is a force that affects the pneumatic. It's practically the force that impedes the movement, and also depends on the chassis, because if it has more weight, there will be more friction and the vehicle will move slower. Also depends of the coefficient of friction of the material that is made and the tire and that of the surface. The centripetal forces. This force that normally appears when there are curves is extremely necessary, since it helps to turn around kit well. Also that is transferred as forces to the chassis, and also affects the center of gravity of this. Question number 2. What tire speed rating? The speed rating of a tire indicates the optimum speed that the tire can maintain safely over time. In short, it is the fastest speed a tire can handle before it stops working. As designing this speed rating system is designed to help control the safe performance of tire at standard reset speeds. In this case, the letter V indicates the velocity who the tires can go in. Question number 3. Does nitrogen make a difference in tires? As a general rule, the inflation with nitrogen is always a good option to preserve the life of the tires, since in addition to the advantage already mentioned, it has many more benefits. Number one, keeps tire pressure for longer and more stable. Other, they are not affected by high temperatures or sudden change. Improve the behavior of the tire. Improve grip because it stabilizes pressures. It favors the saving of fuel. It emits less CO2. Care more about the environment. It is compatible with any tire.